Happy Saturday, everyone. Good evening. I'm Susan Campfield with Suestampfield.com. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here in my craft room. Come on in, relax, kick back, grab a beverage. Let's do a little crafting together. You might be joining me on my Sue Stampfield YouTube channel. Welcome. You might be over on my Facebook group, which is the Sue Stampfield Facebook group, where we hang out and have fun. Or you might be on my business page, which is Susan Campfield Independent Demonstrator. Wherever you are, welcome. Thanks so much for being here. I'm excited to share with you tonight. I'm hoping that once again you will do. So we've been doing these sort of, I call them interactive videos, and that's where I have you guys help me decide how to do the card. We pick between papers and ribbons and so forth, and it just makes it more fun for me and hopefully more fun for you as a viewer. So tonight we're going to do a little embossing, dry embossing, one of my favorite things. And we're going to use that cute little mini machine that is on sale right now. I'm scrolling through the comments here. Oh, Dublin, Ohio. Looks like you're, yeah, I heard there was a bad storm in the Pennsylvania area heading that way. So stay safe, goodness. And hey, Mary down in Florida. You're coming back here to Minnesota pretty soon, aren't you? It's not nice here today. It was a little better, but it's cold and windy and yeah, not very nice. So welcome everyone. I'm glad you're here. We're going to hang out and have some fun tonight. And let's go ahead and get started. So tonight, I'm going to just close that. There we go. Now, I did a live with my team. I always do a live video with my team on YouTube and Facebook on Thursday nights, and I had some weird camera problems. So as always, I would love your feedback if things don't look right or it looks a little off. Please let me know. And if I put up a banner and forget to take it down, let me know. I'm reading the comments. So sometimes I get really involved in the stamping and it takes me a minute to see it. But so please let me know if you can't see, if the lights aren't good, anything. I want to make sure that you can see everything. So we're going to go ahead and get started here. And I wanted to mention those of you that subscribe to my weekly project sheets. It went out today. Yay. Happy day. Happy project sheet day. I always email out 2 project sheets. And so one of the ones I sent out today was, oh, sure, it's not here. It's over there. Oh, here it is, right here. It's close by. It was the one we did in our last video, and I loved how you guys finished this card. So it was the kitchen utensil card. That was so fun. So it was an easel fold card. I'll show you when I get down here on the camera. So that project sheet went out today, plus a new project sheet for the Waves of Inspiration or Waves of the Ocean collection. So make sure you check your email. If you're signed up for the project sheet emails and you're not getting them, let me know. Sometimes if at some point you accidentally unsubscribed or email's goofy. If you're not getting them, give me a shout out at Susan Campfield. Susan at Suestampfield.com, and I'll get that. See if my email people can fix it on their end. If it's not their end, then we can troubleshoot. But if you're not subscribed, you can do that at Suestampfield.com. That's my blog, and hit on the click on subscribe, and you'll get all hooked up. In fact, you'll get 2 free project sheets just as soon as you subscribe automatically, and then you'll get them going forward. So let's put that away because I forget to take those banners down sometimes. Let me know if you didn't get that and you need me to put it back up. Oh, did you get your project sheets, Teresa? Yay! Awesome. So, and some of you, Crafternoon is coming up, you guys. Next Sunday, a week from tomorrow, is the Sue Stampfield Crafternoon Creative Escape. I'm super excited. I've been crafting up a storm here. Yesterday, I mailed out the packets. So anyone that placed a $50 order with me before tax and shipping last month got a packet, is getting a packet in the mail for the March Crafternoon, and it's gorgeous. but you all get to see it if you tune in next Sunday, March 20th, because once again, I'm going to do that video live. So you'll be able to see the project sheet. Now, the Crafternoon is a paid tutorial. It's a little bit different. So the video is free, it's public, and I share the basic folds, the basic sizes for just the sort of the guts of the fun fold. And then I show you 5 cards that I made with the fun fold. To get the information on the 5 cards, you do need to purchase the tutorial, or if you placed an order last month and you got your packet, the tutorials are all free. Or if you're on my Suestampfield team of passionate paper crafters, my demonstrators, you will also receive it free, of course. So whew, that was a lot of talking. So let's go ahead and start playing. But I know one person already got hers. I mailed them yesterday and she already got them. I'm like, I couldn't even send the email out yet because Facebook won't let me schedule that video more than a week ahead. So I have to, that email will go out either tomorrow night or Monday morning, depending on when Facebook lets me do it. Okay, I'm in the wrong spot. Let's get crafting. There's my table. Okay, so the project sheet, one of the ones I sent out was this card, the kitchen card, which is an easel card that opens up like that. And I just love the suggestions. I don't remember who it was that suggested we cut the spoon out of the wood grain paper that comes in this paper, which is the In Good Taste, but it was a very good idea. And then we even have little salt and pepper shakers inside. So that was one of the project sheets that went out. Tonight, we are going to play with, I've got my adhesive right here. We'll see what Susan forgot tonight. Tonight, we're going to use this little guy. So I've had some people recently that contacted me that have placed an order for this little mini embossing machine. This is on sale this month. Looks kind of big on the camera right now, but it's just little. It's just a little guy. And it's on sale this month. And so I have a couple people who have been stamping actually for a long time, but they don't have all the new tools, or maybe they used to stamp and they're getting back to it now. And, you know, I don't think I owned my first die cutting machine until 2008. So if they were crafters before then, they didn't have some of these newer tools. So I've had a lot of people buying these. So we're going to do some embossing tonight with this machine. And we're going to make a card. Now, when I posted this, I said the card was, hold on here just a moment. I got someone I need to block here. Got a spammer tonight, the Saturday nights. What time next Sunday? Good question, Sue. The Crafternoon next Sunday will be at 3 p.m. Central Time. I will be scheduling that again as soon as Facebook lets me. I'll be scheduling that on YouTube and Facebook. So you'll see it on my YouTube channel. You can click on it and ask them to remind you. So yeah, I love this machine too. It's just, well, I love both my machines, right? I love embossing. So it really adds a whole extra layer to your card making capabilities. So I'm fiddling with my microphone. Sorry about that. All right. So we're going to make a card today. Now, it might have been a little confusing because I said in the description that we were making a rainbow card. And so you maybe thought that that meant we were going to use the rainbow set. Well, we're not actually. So I have met a few people that recently that are newer to stamping, or like I said, just getting back into it. So sometimes I like to use a gazillion things on my cards, and that's hard for somebody that's new. But you know what? You can make an absolutely gorgeous card without a ton of products. So we're going to test that theory tonight. We're going to see if we can do it. So we're going to make a rainbow card, but a rainbow is going to be out of cardstock. And we're going to do some embossing of that cardstock. So what I have here are, you know what, I'm actually going to move this out of the way just for a moment here so we can see our colors here. So I have some strips of cardstock here. These are 3 1/4 inches by 3/4 of an inch. So I've got Real Red. I've got Daffodil Delight. I have Mango Melody. I have Granny Apple Green. I have Pacific Point, I have Night of Navy, and I have Gorgeous Grape. So we have our red, yellow, orange, green, blue, indigo, and violet to make our rainbow. And we're going to emboss our rainbow with an embossing folder. And I would love you guys to help me decide which embossing folder we're going to use. Now we're going to use the smaller ones that fit in the mini machine. And so we have some winnowing and down to do here. So we have the Meadow Moments with the leaves, or the butterflies, flowers, and leaves. That's a 2-pack. We have the checks and dots, which are the polka dots and the checks. And let's see, let's give another. I've got a couple different options here. We've got the dotty hearts, the lineal hearts, and then the big kind of splattered all over dotted hearts. And then we have this one, which is a 3D pack. And this one is in the mini catalog, and it's the stripes and splatters. So we need to do some decisions making. Oh, Marcia, I'm so glad you loved your project sheets you got today. Thank you. I work so hard on them. So it's really, I love it when I get your feedback because you wouldn't believe how long it takes. So I'm kind of winnowing down here. The stripes, I think, would be tricky because I'm not sure if I'd be able to get them straight. Not that they're super lineal, but I'm not sure how that would work for us. So let's narrow it down. And I don't think this is too lineal. I don't think this will work with my card layout design because I probably get some crooked. I'm gonna let's narrow it down so you guys don't have to pick from a ton. I think the butterflies, flowers, and leaves would be cute, and I think the polka dots would be cute. So let's not make it hard on you tonight. Let's check on the we do have a lot of votes here. You guys are voting for all different ones tonight. Oh no, I see a couple for. I see quite a few for checks and dots. So let me know between dots and the butterfly and flowers, which one we should use on our rainbow. All right, I'm seeing a lot of polka dots, so we're going to go polka dots. So I have people viewing here on Facebook and on YouTube. So I realize you don't get to see all of the comments. I think you probably only see the comments for the platform you're on. I'm not really sure about that, though. Could be wrong. Wouldn't be the first time I've been wrong. So we've got our dots here. I'm going to it will shock no one to know that Susan's desk is a little bit messy. I've been creating and I've been making a mess. So the polka dots here are a standard embossing folder. They're not a thick. So I'm going to use the number 1. Is that what I'm using? This one says, hold on. Do you want to do it wrong? Let's look at all the things that come in it. So this one is the one that says embossing folders. This one says embossing folders. I believe this one is the 3D one here. Yep, this is used with 3D embossing folders. This is used with standard embossing folders. This one says use with thin dies. So I'm not using a thin die. I'm not using a 3D folder. I am using an embossing folder. And that's one thing I love about this machine. As someone who tends to lose instructions for devices that I purchase, I love the fact that the instructions are right on the machine itself. So I agree with you, Sue. A happy crafter always has a messy table. And I'm still seeing people voting for butterflies. I'm still seeing people vote for dots. So we're gonna try the dots tonight. Hopefully you guys will be okay with that. So we're gonna open up our embossing folder here, and we're gonna put in. Sorry, I lowered my phone holder way down so that because there's a ring light in it, so that I would get the best lighting. And I keep banging it with my hand. So I'm sorry if it's jiggling and you're wondering why that's happening. That's me. Sorry. And I've got it really close here, maybe too close. Let's see. Let me back this light. I'm going to raise it up just a little bit. Let me know if you think it's a little too close. There. Hopefully that's a little bit better. I think it was too close. I have poor eyesight, so I always think that like closer is better, but it isn't always. All right, so they're just gonna barely fit in my folder here. And so aren't these colors happy? They just make me happy. We're gonna make a rainbow of cardstock strips. Who has a lot of cardstock strips on hand right now? All right. This would be a whole lot easier if I didn't have my phone holder in my way. But it's okay. I'll get there. I'm just going to make sure nobody's overlapping before I close it here. It's okay if they're not straight because these are just random polka dots. That's why I was trying to steer clear of a lineal folder, because with this many bits of paper, and you don't have to do all of them at once. I'm just super lazy. You could do some of them and then send the rest through, but that's not the way I operate. I want to do all of them, all the things. All right, so I've got that and I've got this, and we're going to send this through. You know what? I don't think I have enough plates. Did I? I forgot a whole plate. All right, so we've got our gray bottom, we've got our embossing folder, and one plate, but we need two. Goodness. I think I've never done this before, right? Hold the phone. This is standard marking folder, hinge first. Oh no, I did do it right, didn't I? All right, I know what I did wrong. So it's really helpful the directions are on here, but you actually have to read them. What does that say right there, you guys? It says I need a number 1 and a number 3, and I was using number 2. Here's number 1, here's number 3. Let's try that. Let's try following the directions, Susan. We think we know it all, don't we? And we don't. Okay, there we go. The hat feels right. At least I know what it's supposed to feel like. Oh, there I banged the phone again. All right. That's okay, Nancy. Yep, stagger the plates. I did just a teeny bit, but that is a good tip, Kathy. It does make it go through so much easier, doesn't it? All right, let's see. Let's see what we think. Oh, we ended up with a weird random piece of cardstock. That never happens, does it? Let's see how they look. Oh, cute. Polka dots are kind of a birthday thing, aren't they? And I think the plus of using the polka dots is that this would work for masculine, or so a little boy, a little girl, a grown-up boy, a grown-up girl, anyone. It's gender neutral, right? That's the normal, that's the new term. So I did use Mango Melody. You could have used Pumpkin Pie. I just kind of liked how bright Mango Melody was, so that I made that be my orange. And if you wanted even a brighter pop of red, you could have used Poppy Parade. There are certainly options, but these are the colors that I chose. So yeah, I love, right, Debbie? Good demo. Yeah, I did. Here, I'll show you how not to do it. And there we have our rainbow of colors. Yeah, everybody has strips of cardstock, right? Laying around. So we're going to put those strips of cardstock on our card base and make a rainbow. But I would like your input here, because one thing we could do is we could actually put a layer of black behind them. Something's not right here. Hold the phone. I grabbed a piece of white cardstock, assuming it was 5.5 by 8.5, and it was not quite. It was a little bit bigger than 5.5. So now it should be 5.5. So we could use a piece of basic black cardstock, and we could layer our strips, rainbow strips across the card with the black behind it, or we could skip the black and go directly onto the white cardstock. So let me know if you want to go with the black layer or on the white, directly on the white. So black or white. Oh, am I doing it wrong? Red, orange, green. Yes, you're right. Red, orange, yellow. Is that right? Doing that. I need my RBG, whatever. Need to know the right order, don't I? So let me know if you want. I was buffering, but now I'm good. Okay. Let me know if you want the black layer or if you should go right on the white. Okay, looks like the actually the biggest majority right now is with the black layer. So let's try that in here. It looks like a chalkboard, doesn't it? I'm going to use Seal Plus apparently because that's what I just grabbed. And this piece of black is 5.5 inches by 3.25 inches. Put that on the front. It does fit perfectly on the front. I think my score might be a little bit wacky. So where's the bone folder? There we go. And then now we're going to put these on, and I'm going to lay them out first. And I think I want to switch to my seal here for this one. And I'm not sure how much space I'm going to have left at the end. So I'm not going to press real hard. I'm just going to lightly set them down. And thank you, whoever told me I needed to put the Mango Melody before the daffodil. Almost did my rainbow out of order. There we go. And I'm actually doing it so that the embossed polka dots are up. You could also do it with the debossed side, so where they go down in. You could have that be the what's facing up. Totally your choice. I think I'm going to have to see how these come out here. Yeah. I'm really hoping I didn't leave too much gap at this end because then I'll have to adjust them all slightly. I probably should have started in the middle, huh? Hindsight 2020 deal. Let's see how we go. Ooh, I'll take it. That's pretty good. I can live with that. I think this one might be a teensy bit bigger than this one, but I think it's fine. So there we have our rainbow. How fun is that? And now we can just cut off the end of the card. Yes, Brene, I like the way you think. Just trim that off. And that'll be perfect, right? So let's bring in a stamp set, right? So we have the Happiest of Birthdays stamp set here. And we could do, I was thinking we could do the words, it's your day, right across here. It's your day, enjoy it. Or we have another one that I did not even get out yet. Did I get it out yet? That one's in the wrong spot. I'm looking for the Slimline Sayings set. And it's not there because it's on my desk. How about that? So we also have the Slimline Saying, and we could use the happy birthday from here. So do you want the it's your day, enjoy it, and then we could put this big one on the inside, or should we go with the Slim Sayings? So let me know your vote. Happiest of Birthdays or Slim Sayings. And there is a delay, so it's going to take, I'm getting some votes for It's Your Day, which is from the Happiest of Birthdays. Yep, lots of It's Your Day. I like this one. It's kind of like, I don't know if you can, you'll see it when we stamp it, but it's sort of sketchy, like real writing. Somebody asked if this is the thick cardstock. I don't think it is. I think it's the standard. Because I've got so many layers on it here, I didn't really need the thick. But you could use the thick. Some people prefer the thick, and I get it. It's really nice. So, all right, so I've got my It's Your Day here. I'm just going to pop that on my block. Oh, it'd be nice if you put it on the block straight, Susan. That might help you out later. Okay, that's somewhat straightish. And then I have a piece of basic white here. And let's grab the real red. Now, I have a lot of color choices that I could stamp this in. I would not want to stamp it in a color that was too light. Like daffodil, I think would be hard to see. But you could do it in the Pacific Point. But we're going to go with real red today. And I am jiggling the camera as I ink this up. I really wanted to load that up. Gosh, I hope I cut this piece big enough. I think this piece is 1 by 3, if I remember right. Oh yeah, that fits perfect. It's your day, enjoy it. Super cute. And that can go on our card right here. Now we have a black layer that we could put behind that, or we could leave it without the layer. So layer or no layer, if you could let me know your thoughts. There's what it looks like with the layer. And don't worry, we're going to add some bling and some ribbon because, hello, it's a Susan card. A Susan with your help card, or without the layer. I'm seeing yes on the layer. You guys are pretty universal on that one. So let's do it. And I like to pop things up on dimensionals. So I'm going to attach this to our card with a dimensional. And then we need to decorate it. All right, so we'll flip this over. Now, if you have the rainbow bundle, you certainly could put some clouds here, or if you had the cloud punched, and you could do the cloud thing. You could even make the rainbow in gold. That sounds odd, but it actually would be really cute. So we've got our bright, happy colors there. And we've got right here, got some red ribbon that we could tie around the card. I don't know if I like it at the top. We also could put it right as a knotted piece. This is the red linen. What else do I have here? We have the ruffle red that was in the July through December mini catalog and carried over. That's kind of happy too. So let me know if you want the ruffled red ribbon or the linen flat red ribbon. Put them both out here so you can make an informed choice. I realize you're kind of just winging it here based by what you can see at your end. So I'm getting a lot of votes for ruffles. 1 for no ruffles. And one's for no ribbon at all. Yep, all good options. Let's try the ruffle. If it was for a boy, you would maybe do the flat one or maybe skip the ribbon altogether. So we have a couple options here. We could do a little knotted faux bow here with this. Let me grab a pair of ribbon scissors. Let's see what that looks like. We could do that and pop that right on the corner. That's pretty cute. Or we could wrap the ruffled ribbon all the way around the card. So little bow or wrap the ribbon. Why don't you let me know your preference? Brene says yes. I'm not sure what the yes is to. Yeah, the ruffle does kind of add a little bit of softness. I agree with you, Kathy. Little bow, corner bow, knot. Yep, we're okay. pretty decided on that. Awesome. You guys are in sync tonight. All right, so I'm going to cut this just a teensy bit shorter. My tails were just a little long. Sorry, that weird springy sound was my watch bumping against the spring that is on the articulating arm on my camera holder. In case you were wondering what the heck that noise was. It sounds a lot like what my dog does when at night we shut her in the bedroom with us, and when she has to go out during the night, on the back of the door, there's a little stopper thing, the spring to keep it from hitting the wall. And she goes with her paw and she springs it. And if you have ever heard one of those that goes boing, 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 really loud, and it wakes us up, and we let her outside to go to the bathroom. She's pretty smart, isn't she? She has us very well trained. Further from the red, so there we have our little faux bow, and let's put some bling on here. Now, again, if you were sending this to, depending on who you were sending to this to, you might want to skip the bling, but I'm not going to skip the bling. So we're going to put some bling on here. I'm just digging in my bling drawer, and we're going to go with pretty standard bling here. We're going to go with some basic rhinestone jewels because they're just awesome. Now, you can see some of these are blue, and you might be wondering about that. If you have Stampin' blends, you can custom color the rhinestones. So if you're making this card and you had the whole set of blends, you could put rainbow gems on there. How fun would that be? Or if you have the holiday rhinestones, you could kind of put on some rainbow rhinestones that way too. So we're going to go old school. And by old school, I mean we're going to go with the plain ones. Okay, so I'm going to just decide where these are going to go. We have so many options, right? So we could take the little rhinestones. Oh, come on, you. And we could put them on the dots. There's a dot on that eye, and there's a dot on the exclamation point. We could do that. That's kind of cute. Or we could do the kind of tried and true, at least. Oh, sorry, dropping things. It's okay. It was just my iPad. Nothing stamp related. Or we could do kind of the tried and true of the row of rhinestones. Let's get it straight, Susan, across the top. So let me know if you want it as the dots or in a row. So by dots, I mean the dot on the eye, the dot on the exclamation point, or if you want it as a row across the top. True, you can't make Mango Melody anymore, but if you use your pumpkin pie, because rhinestones are see-through, I think it would show right through. So, okay, everyone is voting for not the row. So we're going to take that off of here, although maybe we could use it on the O or something. Let's see what no, I think that's going to look weird. All right, let's grab this one, and that's going to be the dot. And this one is going to be the dot. And you know what? We could take one more of the small ones, because you get a lot of small ones on these, right? So we need more uses for small ones, because there's, I think, 50 big ones and 50 medium ones and like 100. No, I don't know. There's a bunch of small ones. I don't know how many are in the pack. I have no idea. It probably says. Bella is now scratching on my son's door because she wants in there. There's 140 total. And 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Okay, you get 20 big ones, 20 medium ones, and then 100 of the small ones. So I like it with do you guys like it with the rhinestone for the O one? Enjoy it? I kind of like it. Let me know if you think the O on the rhinestone is okay with you, or if I should take that off for the enjoy. And while we're deciding on that, or while I'm waiting for your feedback on that, let's put a stamp on the inside. So again, we're using one stamp set. We're using the happiest of birthdays. We're using one ink pad, real red. We're using quite a bit of cardstock. Stalling because all my blocks are in play all over my desk, but I found a big one here. So we had used a package of rhinestones. We used the mini embossing machine and the dots and checks embossing folder and some cardstock. Oh yes, and the ribbon. So I'm going to ink up this stamp. So it just goes to show you that you don't need everything to make a cute card, right? The most important thing is to get the card done and in the mail to brighten someone's day, right? So there we've got wishing you the happiest of birthdays. All right, so there is our finished card. Thank you so much for your input. It's your day. Enjoy it. Wishing you the happiest of birthdays. Yay, we did it. Thank you, everyone. You do like it on the O. Okay, yep, you guys are voting for the O. That is a thumbs up on the O. So super fun rainbow card. And just to reiterate again on our colors, we used Real Red, Mango Melody, Daffodil Delight, Granny Apple Green, Pacific Point, Night of Navy, and Gorgeous Grape. And then we layered that on black and then on the white card base. So I'm going to go ahead and switch our cameras here. There we go. Thanks so much for hanging out with me tonight. We did good. We made a beautiful birthday card. And you could make a lot of those. It'd be fun to play around with the different embossing folders and do different things with that. But that was really fun. So thanks again for joining me. Just two things to remind you. If you're not currently subscribing to my project sheet emails, you can do that right here at suestampfield.com and click on subscribe. Way too many of these little banners here. There we go. I got the right one. And Crafternoon, the March Crafternoon will be taking place on Sunday, March 20th at 3 p.m. And do you know what else is going on Sunday, March 20th? Jennifer knows. Jennifer Walsh, if you're still watching, it's Jennifer and I's birthdays. So I'll be joining you on my birthday. We're having a birthday party at the Crafternoon. Hope you can join me on Sunday, March 20th at 3 p.m. Central Time. But I'll also be live this Tuesday and this Saturday, as always, 7:30 Central Time. So look forward to seeing you next time. Have a great night, everyone. Take care, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.